So in the Integrated Learning Disability Service, we employ a group of service users to help us with our recruitment process. In that group, they've helped us to think about our job descriptions and develop our thoughts about what kinds of qualities we want from staff. And they help us with our interview process. They're part of an interview panel. They also help us with our induction process and induct all our new staff. They've developed a presentation about what they want from our staff so that from the very first day people are thinking about what service users want.
I've been involved in interviews, meetings, inductions, which to be honest I actually really enjoy.
They give us a chance to do sitting on interviews. We have done like a tick sheet for the re-induction part.
So I got to interview and had Stephen for my interviewer. And he was really nice. It just really made me relax.
And I found out that actually I was going to be interviewed by service users. That was a no-brainer for me. I was absolutely wanting to apply and get involved, because that just told me that there was some person-centeredness around the way we were going to be working.
This is a job that I love, and it's made me so happy that I'm doing something. And the thing is though, it's brought me out of place and it's made me a better person, I reckon.
Obviously it's brought the best out of me, which to be honest I didn't actually think I had that much confidence in me till I actually started here and actually started getting into the actual whole entire group thing. I mean, it's just so amazing.
It gives us a chance to have a say. I just wanted to give it a try, something I've never done before. It's really good because it gives me confidence, and I like the group. They're very nice.
You can see them, what they like, and you can say that they're going to be good for us, because that's what we need. Somebody to be able to do the job, that's the main thing, but to be on our side.
So from a service perspective, having service users engaged in our recruitment process has been really invaluable. They think about things that we wouldn't think about. They've talked about the kinds of characteristics of staff that we need to look for, the values that we want to look for in staff that we maybe wouldn't have picked up on or wouldn't have been acutely aware of in the way that we are now. They're great because they help us pick the best possible people for the role. The other great thing about having them in the interviews is that we get to see how an applicant would interact with a service user and adapt their communication and think about including people.
I think in the long term it will save you time, to put that time in straight away will show you who you're interviewing and make sure you're really getting the right person for the job. Worth doing, because it also made me relax coming into the job having met a service user as well.
If you're unsure, then I would say bite the bullet. Your views are taken on board, everything is taken on board.
Coming into an interview and having service users there to ask you questions, but also being able to ask them questions and interact with them, it just made the interview process less stressful. It was a lovely introduction to the more formal side of it that came later, and knowing that the people you were talking to and having a discussion with were going to have some input as to whether they felt you were good for the team, good for the job, was something that made it a really, really worthwhile process.
I say go ahead, make the choice, come with us on the journey.